Today Newcastle United are playing Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. Last season we beat them 4-2, so can we repeat something like that again? It's going to be a really excellent match because Leicester have a little bit of a depleted squad and they're renowned this season for leaking in goals. We're going to take a look at Almiron and Joelinton and especially their form, but also we're going to do some match analysis as we go along. It's coming up. Hello, my name's Eddie, welcome to my channel Tyneside Life, and first of all I just want to announce 2 days ago I hit 5,000 subscribers. It's enough. Tyneside Life has only been going for just under 4 months and I'd set a target of 1,000 subscribers by the end of December. So to hit 5,000 a couple of days ago, I'm absolutely thrilled beyond words. I'm not just saying that, it's an easy thing to say, but I mean it when I appreciate your support. If you leave a comment on one of my videos, I'll respond to your comments. So in this video I'm showcasing the Percy Arms on Percy Street, which is next to the Haymarket. Like I did for the Arsenal match, I'm quite interested in showcasing local pubs. I'd never been in the Percy Arms before until the other day when I did a little bit of footage inside of here, and as soon as I walked in I absolutely loved the feel of it. It's a bit like, it's an old-fashioned traditional character pub, but also it's kind of a mix with a Southern United States honky-tonk bar. It's just that neon thing going on behind the bar. Absolutely love the whole feel of this place. And up until about March or May this year, it had the same landlords who were the longest running landlords in Newcastle, Sue and Tony March, who passed the keys over in May, and it's in new hands now. It's obviously still got that same great feeling. I can see me spending a little bit more time in this pub. What's really fascinating and interesting about this pub as well is the photographs and pictures they've got all over the place of famous people that have visited the pub, but also members of the old landlord's family and friends. So with us I've got a young lad called Tom Bolam who lives nearby me. He's brand new to the YouTube business. He's just starting his own little channel about football and Newcastle United. So Tom, you've been looking at Almiron, who had a great performance against Burnley. Yeah. What did you discover?
Well, I think if you look at the game, but I look at the highlights last night, really had a good cracks at goal. I think he had 2 big ones. One created by Wilson, but I think that's one of the things he needs to be better on, really. But I think the stats back him up, really. Obviously, you look at his heat map, very good. I think he had the most sprints out of any Premier League player as well. So the stats are with him there. But he needs to score and he needs to create more, and hopefully he can develop better than he did under Steve Bruce.
I understand Eddie Howe was delighted with his performance and he sees him as a key player going forward.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's a good, passionate lad. Yeah, he does well for the team. I think he's a key player in this squad, and I think he'll progress really well under Eddie Howe.
Joelinton's been a resurgence under Eddie Howe. Can you tell us a bit more?
I think he's been absolutely excellent. Probably the reason why he's carrying the ball more now, instead of waiting for the ball, which his touch has been horrendous. But now he's carrying the ball, he's bringing other people into the game, he's getting into the game. He looks strong as an ox when he's carrying the ball, and his passing's been immaculate. And strong as an ox, and he's actually been tackling back, which has been brilliant, and we'll never see that other side of him under Brucey. So absolutely brilliant.
What was your view of Joelinton before Eddie Howe arrived?
Just an overrated flop, but no, he's bringing more and more into the game, and I think he's going to improve big time. And I think he'll score a few goals, like not what we expected when he come here, 25, 30 for that price, but he'll probably get 10 to 12 goals.
So we're just over 10 minutes in now. We've had a really bright start. Already Johnny Evans has went off with what looks like to be a hamstring injury, but we're really pressing high against Leicester, putting them under pressure. We've had 2 half chances already. So Leicester almost scored there with a header from Ndidi. Highlighted again, Joe Willock just not up with a pace. And he almost cost us a goal there, but a fantastic save by Dubravka. We're just over a half an hour in now, and Leicester have been pressing for about 15-20 minutes and putting pressure on us. For me, Maximin and Joe Willock are a little bit behind the pace, but Joelinton, Shelby, Almiron have been really good for us in the first half so far. Just an interesting stat just popped up there. Eddie Howe's number 1 in 9 visits to Leicester City. But interestingly, whilst Eddie Howe had his year or so hiatus from management, he actually visited Brendan Rodgers, or certainly communicate with him on some tips on coaching and tactics. Leicester have just scored a penalty through Tielemans. Another penalty given away by Lascelles. That's his third of the season, I believe. Although for me it was a bit of a soft penalty, but it does highlight for me Lascelles can be a bit clumsy now and again. Leicester 1, Newcastle United 0. For me they were really unlucky going in 1-0 down. I think we've held our own. 50-50 for me, but that was a soft penalty. Lascelles man just, you know, schoolboy error, just leaving his leg in, give the Leicester forward the opportunity to trip over it. Just, yeah, unnecessary, but a lot of positives for me. And I think in the second half we'll come out and I think we'll get a goal back. Tom, what do you think's been our biggest threat in the first half?
Our biggest threat, I'll probably say set pieces, because I think Leicester have struggled with set pieces this season. Still haven't had a shot on target, so we're struggling in terms of that. I felt in the last 5 minutes the pressure was starting to come on Leicester a bit more. I think we had more chances, but we need to keep on doing that and keep on the pressure.
Jeff, I think we should count ourselves really unlucky in the first half. Where do you think our threat is going forward, and where you think we may get a goal from?
It's got to be Callum Wilson. It's got to be Callum Wilson. Maximin has got to release that ball a bit earlier when he's going down the line, instead of beating another man. Get that ball into the box, across that 6-yard box, bring it in like he did once in the half where he crossed a lovely ball in. But earlier, get it in earlier. Centre forwards love the ball in early to put that ball in the net.
Leicester have just sliced through our defence. For a second goal by Dakar, it's going to be really tough coming back from this. Tielemans, 3-0. Slaughtered. Maddison, 4-0. I didn't expect this, to be honest. 4-0 to Leicester. I just can't put my finger on what went wrong. I disagree with the lads I'm with today. I thought the passion was there and they tried the hardest. Just for me, there's the quality. Just when Leicester just stepped up a gear, they just seemed to slice through us and score a goal. This was an ideal opportunity to get at least a point. I was actually hopeful for 3 points today. I mean, they've got a decimated squad. They're prone to leaking goals this season. Now we've come away with a 4-0 defeat in away at Leicester. I've got no idea, but that's grim reading. Going into Liverpool away on Thursday and Man City at home next Sunday. I just didn't see that coming at all. You know, we just lack that quality. We just, Eddie Howe will be doing his nuts, just executing these plans. We're just not good enough. We don't have the quality. If you're asking us now, do we have the capability of staying up? Absolutely. There's a lot of points to play for. Do I think we're going to stay up after today? No, I don't.